If you're looking for a way to build an automated sales funnel using AI and achieve high profits, not just revenue, then in this video, I'm going to share with you the process, the KPIs, and a funnel simulator to make sure that you plan and optimize your funnel for high profits before you implement it. So let's dive into it. And first, we start with the psychology on why clients buy and how to make them buy from you. Clients only buy because they have one thing, and this thing is a problem, a big problem that is so big that it creates inner problems like emotional problems, for example, stress, fear, anxiety, and that motivates them to solve this problem. But they don't have the skills and experience, so they cannot solve it themselves. That's the left side of the pyramid, the top of the pyramid. On the other side, what they want is they want a solution, the opposite of the problem. That gives them inner relief, and they feel more relief, they feel relaxed, they feel successful. They don't have the stress and the problematic situation anymore because now they have the solution. For example, if you are struggling to win clients systematically online and grow your business, that's your problem. And the solution is to have an automated sales funnel that gets you in hot leads, requests, calls, and clients to grow your business with 50,000 euro revenue per month on top. For example, right? You see, that's problem solution, and that's only why clients buy. This gap is their main motivation. Now, the problem never comes alone. There are always sub-problems. And the sub-problems, for example, are if you don't have enough clients, not enough revenue, then maybe you don't have an attractive offer. Maybe you don't know your market well enough. You don't know what your clients want to see, read, hear, and buy from you. Your landing page is not generating high enough conversion rates. Your sales team is not closing, etc. So these are all sub-problems that contribute to the ultimate problem. And if you want to bring a client to the solution, then you need to convert all these sub-problems into sub-solutions. And that applies no matter if you sell B2B or B2C, if you sell physical products, or if you sell services, coaching, consulting. This is always the motivation of a client to engage with you and buy from you. Now, these clients, they are standing in front of such a canyon and they have a lot of fear and doubts and questions, and that's why they cannot go from the problem side to the solution side. The job of your business is only one thing. It's build a bridge to help clients get and start an easy way from the problem to the solution. That's everything it is about. Now, you can segment your market, and the market typically has two parts. These people on the right side, they are solution aware. They already know which product they need to buy to get the solution or which service provider they need to hire or work with to help them build the solution. And this is 5% of the market. Those are the low-hanging fruits. These people are already in the buying process. The others are 95% of the market. They are just problem aware or even unaware, and they can be educated to understand what causes their problem, how the solution looks, how to get the solution, and then what they need to do in order to get it fast. That's the psychology behind clients making a purchase decision and being motivated to buy. And if you create content that resonates with them and helps them start this bridge from the problem to the solution, then they are very likely to buy from you, not from your competitors. So that's the psychology behind marketing, sales, and why clients buy. Now let's have a look at how to build a funnel, because a sales funnel is the first part of the bridge, while your product and your delivery of the business is the second part of the bridge. And if the first part is not available, then of course, clients can't go to your product and buy it because they don't know it. They don't know you, they don't trust you, they maybe don't like you. They don't know how to go on the other side. And that's the job of your marketing and sales. Instead of setting up a website with a lot of assumptions and hope that what you write there and show there is what your potential clients want to see, read, and hear to buy from you, there is a systematic way to build a sales funnel with AI and microtests. And this is how you can test what your clients want to see, read, and hear. And you can test what the problems are that they have and what the solutions are they want. You can test that very systematically. I'm going to show you how that works with AI. Now, let's look at the progressive funnel method. And that is like the psychology implemented in content. So what most people do wrong is they start here. They say, hey, I do this. Do you want that stuff? And very often the answer is no. This might apply to people that are already solution aware, 5%. But if you don't wrap your offer into a problem solution message and add proof elements, then even the buyers are not buying from you, because why should they? They don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, they don't know the benefits of your offer, so there is no way to buy. A better way to do that is to walk them over this bridge by creating content where they can say yes on small steps. You see that here, yes, 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 interested. So for example, if we go here, and let's take the example of a person that builds bridges. And the main message in the beginning is, hey, are you struggling getting on the other side to enjoy your adventure trip to the fullest? Right? And so on. And then they say, oh, yes, that's me. I'm struggling. I'm afraid that I get eaten up by bears. And then you can introduce yourself as a solution to this problem. Now you're saying, hey, my name's John. I help travelers just like you to get on the other side of this dangerous canyon, and so on. Right? And then they think, okay, sounds interesting. All right, so do you want to see how that works, right? And then more. Yes, sure, I want to see that. And then you explain, it's the most simple way to do that. I did that many times, helped 2,000 people per month to get on the other side of this canyon, etc., right? So you now educate them with this pyramid with the sub-solutions, right? That is now how you establish your offer, make them perceive that this can solve their problem and get them on the other side, right? Then they see, okay, cool. That's a person that understood me. This person has experience. I like the person. I trust the person, and they have a good solution. So, yes, I want to move on. Okay, so then they explain, or you explain to the potential client, to your prospect, what is all included, how exactly it works, what's the pricing, what's the value, right? And make this kind of a no-brainer offer to say yes again, and that becomes a purchase. So now you explain the offer with all components, and that's your offer. Now they say yes and they buy. And maybe you deliver awesome, and then they buy another time. That's your upsell. That's how you go from the problem over your funnel to the first purchase to your upsell, which is your buyer's journey. So this is the psychology of a so-called progressive funnel. Now, of course, you might be wondering, okay, I don't know the problems of my clients. I don't know what they want. I don't know what I should sell. If you are a service provider, it might seem very complicated. Good news is you can do that with AI. You can use ChatGPT and ask all these questions in a very structured way, because you know the formula, shit in, shit out. If you feed ChatGPT with crap, with unspecific information, then you get the same result. So when you don't get what you want, then it's typically a sign you've not given ChatGPT what it needs to give you what you want. So there is also another way. We've built such an AI funnel generator. And below this video is a link where you can sign up for first a free training. Then we can have a call. I can give you a demo and build your whole funnel as a model. You will also see this KPI-based model in a minute. And that is a very clear sales funnel process that you can use to find out what your potential clients want. Because just by adding here what you sell, this tool generates the problems potential clients have when they consider buying what you want to sell. And that's how you can do that pretty fast. And then you can test these statements with micro tests, for example, on Facebook, where you just put this statement on an ad and you test the click-through rate. If it's 1%, it's fine. If it's lower, then this is not a problem your market resonates with. That's how you can survey your market fast with minimum budget and find out exactly what your potential clients want to see, read, and hear to buy from you. And of course, you can do this with many other parts, with the solutions. Remember, that's the right side, the green side of the pyramid. Here you can test or first generate all the solutions, then test them, and they should, of course, be the opposite of the problems you tested. And then you can also generate here your offer and your ad and your opt-in page and everything. So that's a sales funnel process that does not just generate stupid copy. It generates copy that is optimized based on the psychology I just shared with you. And then with micro tests, you can systematically test with, for example, Facebook, if your potential clients really have this problem, if they want the solution, etc. Then you feed back these KPIs with the statements to this tool, and then it generates you content. It generates you high converting content, which is the key component of your sales funnel to get not just revenue, but also profits. So this is the sales funnel process. And now I'm going to share with you in a simulator how you can find out which KPIs you need to hit so that you have benchmarks and a controlling mechanism if you want to build your sales funnel with a process that is built to get you more clients, more profits, and high conversion rates. Let's have a look at that. This is the sales funnel, and the most important KPI is the profitability of your offer. Because the sales funnel works like this. You sell your first offer through your sales funnel, you make profit, you reinvest the profit into the sales funnel, which means you can spend more money than your competitors, and that's how you win more clients and scale your business. And that means your first offer needs to be, 1, very attractive to your potential clients, and 2, highly profitable so you can make money and reinvest the money into growing faster. You can also keep the money and not grow faster, but which business owner wants that, right? So you model your offer. Don't worry about all these numbers. I'm happy to do that all for you. We can do this in a strategy session, in a sales funnel planning session. And once you have your offer modeled with high enough profits, you can have another upsell, which is typically the second offer after the first purchase. And when you did a good job with your first offer, then clients are very likely to buy from you because they like you, they know you, they trust you. Why not continue working with you to solve the next problem? It's always a path of having one problem, solving it well, then next problem, solving it well, and so on. That's why you can model here up to 3 upsells. And then we go to the sales funnel model. Now, this models your funnel with all KPIs, which are the conversions, basically the KPIs people need to hit while they walk over this bridge from the problem to the solution in order to get what they really want. And as I said in the beginning, your job of your marketing is to build a bridge that has these KPIs so it's stable enough to really help your client walk from the problem side to the solution side. And your KPIs, they need to be well engineered. Like, okay, I'm a German guy. I like things to be systematic, and I studied computer science, so I love numbers and systems. That's why I've built this tool here to make it easy for you to come up with these KPIs as a benchmark. It makes delegating the implementation of your sales funnel a lot easier. It makes the whole process easier to build your sales funnel, and you get more reliable results. Because when you start with your landing page without knowing that your ad works, then, well, this is just like gambling and hope-based marketing. So the first KPI we look at is this one, but we cannot influence it, not mainly. It is the cost per 1,000 impressions, and that's what you pay typically the ad platforms for. It's based on an auction. The more people bid on your audience and advertise to your audience, the more you have to pay. You cannot influence that, but you can influence the cost for every conversion by influencing the conversion rates of every step. So the first conversion rate is clicking your ad. It doesn't have to be your ad. It can also be a link in an email. It can be an SEO optimized post that leads to the next step. It can be a call. It can be any message that you transport through a channel. That's it. It's only a channel. Email is a channel. Facebook ads are a channel. It doesn't matter which channel. It just matters that you can reach your audience through that channel with a message that resonates with them. First, we want to use Facebook to test which message resonates with them, and then you can scale it on other channels, but you know your message works. So the first KPI is 1% click-through rate. That's what we want to achieve. We want to build a message and test our problem solutions with 1%. Then the next step is to build an opt-in page where they can give you first name, maybe last name, email address, and some other information in exchange for a free video. For example, like this. I could easily make this a lead magnet where people give me their contact data to see how they can build a sales funnel with AI, the process, the simulator, and the KPIs that makes them successful. So that's an example of a lead magnet. And you offer this lead magnet on a landing page. 15% is the conversion rate you want to achieve minimum on this page. For example, here is one landing page that is an example for marketing team leaders that want to increase the efficiency and the profitability of their marketing team. It goes from an ad to this page. Then these are some elements that build trust, authority, etc. And then they can sign up. You don't need to have a long landing page. It is in the beginning enough to just have this header part, and then below you have the page. But when you go through iterations with A/B testing and you add additional content and you see that the conversion rate of your landing page, like this goes up, for example, here to 22%, and I started, I think, with 5 or 10%, then it's good to add more and more content. But if more and more content doesn't lead to higher conversion rates, you don't need to add more content to your sales funnel. Content in your sales funnel is only important if you want to increase the conversion rates. Okay, and then the next part is here, the training. That's now the video they get when they opt in on the landing page. That shows them how they can increase the productivity, return on ad spend, etc. of their marketing team, right? And then if they want, they can have a call here. Okay, so let's go back to this sales funnel simulator. Now you saw how such a opt-in page looks like. And then on the opt-in page, when they sign up, they see a thank you page. On the thank you page, they have a link to go to this lead magnet delivery page where they can watch the video or see the offer or whatever you gave them for free. 70% should minimum view that. If it is not high enough, then you need to tweak your funnel. And then 5% minimum should book a call with you. If it is a book a call funnel, if it's a sales funnel where they buy a low ticket offer, then you have totally different conversion rates. Then it's a different funnel. So this is now for B2B lead generation to get people book a call with you. Then the next step is how many of those show up in the sales call. In the beginning, typically it's 60%. Sometimes if you optimize that and you don't just say, hey, let's have a call, but hey, let's have a call and plan your whole funnel, then there is a higher value. So people are more likely to show up in the call. So 70% would be cool, 60% is the minimum. And then if you are good in sales closing and you have an attractive offer, then your minimum closing rate should be 30%. In the beginning, it might be 20, but it can go up to 50 or 60 if you also architect or build your sales process with a setter and a closer. And then you see now that your sales funnel makes you profit with a first purchase. And that's important. If, for example, your performance here, your closing performance is just 10%, then you see you make a loss. But no problem if the other KPIs are good, you just need to work on improving your sales closing rate. That's a mistake people make, why they never succeed is they don't make profit right from the beginning, and then they say, okay, this whole thing doesn't work. And the question you should ask yourself is, okay, what in my sales funnel process doesn't work? And then you look at the KPIs, and then you improve only this one thing. It makes it a lot easier and removes the guesswork and the frustration. Okay, let's say you are here at 30%. If you are here only with 0.3%, same thing, right? It makes you a loss. So you need to work on your ad to get to minimum 1%, better 1.5%, and then you make a good amount of money. And when you have an upsell, it makes you even more money. And you don't need to advertise to these people again. That's why it's plain profits. With that, you can do a sales simulation also and choose the funnel that we've built here. And then instantly you will see here the profits you can make when this funnel is built and you invest 30,000 euro per month. That might be a bit high for you. You can also start with 1,500 euro. Then the numbers are lower, and in the first month you might make a loss after the funnel is built, but then you will get the profits you want, right? Here are the upsells. Of course, much faster growth if you have upsells. And if you want to pause this video, here are the sales funnel success criteria. This is how you can make your funnel perform according to this model. It is just a model, but if you build your funnel systematically with a proven sales funnel process using AI and microtests, chances are high that you hit these KPIs systematically step by step. And when you achieve that, you've built a funnel, a sales funnel that achieves these KPIs. So your bridge is very efficient to walk your potential client from the problem side to the solution side. If you do that well, then you make a profit with your first purchase, profit with your upsell, and then you will achieve these crazy numbers with your automated sales funnel. These again are the criteria to make that work. And that's how you build a sales funnel with AI. Now you saw the whole process. You saw how you can use a funnel simulator to build your sales funnel model before you implement it and have controlling milestones for every conversion step, and the exact KPIs as a milestone to build a B2B sales funnel. If you're interested in a sales funnel planning session with me and my team, then below this video, you'll find a link. Just sign up there. We will meet soon and create this funnel plan. If you are then interested in implementing it with us, you are very welcome. Cheers. See you soon and happy scaling. Bye-bye.